the P27-8Q. It comes with, yes, of course, naturally. It comes with 27 inches.
Okay.
It's been 144 hertz and 1 millisecond, so very smart, very fast. And it also comes with G-Sync, which is our technology that I'm going to talk later about.
All right. And the first place is getting, I'm just going to
Yes.
weirdly assume that is this gaming rig. Is that possible?
It is. I mean,
Wonderful.
look at this beast. It's beautiful. This system comes with a GTX 980 Ti, which is basically our fastest card that we have at the moment, our fastest gaming card. It also comes with a Core i7 and has 16 gigs of RAM, so everything that you want to have for a fast gaming PC.
Wow, and I can't think of an easier way of actually getting something like that other than cheering for your favorite team who has to win it for you, more or less. So that's pretty darn neat.
Yes.
That's the first place. Each of the 3 players from Team 1 will actually be rewarded one of those, and then we'll be like giving you guys who are fans of those guys the chance to win that. So that's pretty darn neat. Now, you mentioned the G-Sync technology. We actually have something prepared to take a look at, and then afterwards we're going to have a quick chat about it where you will further explain what it is. So let's take a look at it. All right, so this is the G-Sync technology, the newest technology from NVIDIA. And of course, you are going to explain to us now what exactly we just saw.
Yes, definitely. So G-Sync is basically our technology for smooth and tearing-free gameplay. What you just saw in the trailer is that the tearing that happens, it happens because you have varying frame rates of the graphics card, and you also have a fixed refresh rate of the monitor. And this causes the tearing. So it comes apparent in games like StarCraft 2 or Dota 2, where you have lots of scrolling and you see like the top of the screen and the bottom of the screen being like teared, like there's a seam in the middle. And there are solutions for that, like VSync, but VSync is a software solution which doesn't really work as well because there are lots of microstutters. G-Sync, on the other hand, is the technology where you have a chip in the monitor, and also and the chip communicates with the graphics card, and the graphics card takes over and says or syncs every frame to guarantee a very smooth gameplay. So it's a very neat technology, and it's very good.
It does sound very neat. And again, like this is what is implemented in the Asus monitor, which you can win is the 3rd place. So that's pretty darn neat. Thank you so much for quickly giving us an insight in those prizes, which you guys, or also the guys here, first have to win, and then you guys can win it. And we are now going to head into round 5 and 6 for Counter-Strike. And for that, once more, we're going to head over to our casters.
Thank you so much once again, Zoe. Always good to hear from you. This time you actually were on the couch, so I wasn't lying the whole time through, just when I said it before. But we are joined back with you, Toby.
You only lie some of the time. Is that where you're going? Are you happy to have me back now? I know you're going to be feeling ecstatic to have me back here.
I think happy's a strong word. Yep.
But a very good player from Envious.
Well done. Well
How you
done.
doing, Mitch, anyway?
Not too bad. It's starting to warm up here in Cologne, obviously, and then it's just fireworks as well here on the desk.
Me.
Yeah,
Huh?
there's a bit of fireworks.
Yeah, we are flaming you.
Yeah.
Some pyrotechnics here. That's fine.
Sexism in esports.
Let's not blow the power board on the stage.
Here on me. So obviously we are jumping back into some more CSGO action momentarily. On the man on your screen is, I believe, one of our Italian representatives, or perhaps one of the Spanish. So it is actually going to be Spain versus Italy in our first match.
I honestly thought they'd bring like more like indicators that would actually show you're from your country.
Yeah, I would like more
a
flags,
flag
you know?
or a baguette.
I would like lunch.
I think we had a penguin on a monitor.
That's Tweedays.
That's the
Doesn't
Tweedays.
really count.
Yeah.
Doesn't really indicate he's German by any stretch of the imagination.
No, it doesn't, but that's okay.
Yeah, so koala bear for you two, or a kangaroo or something.
Kangaroo, yeah. That's been done before, though, I think.
Yeah, Sponge brought the blow-up kangaroo.
Yeah.
It had a name, I can't remember what it was.
Don't know.
Was it Bruce? To avoid
It actually
confusion.
probably might
Brucey?
have
I wouldn't be
I wouldn't
surprised.
Wait, are we actually doing Dust 1?
Yeah, we're doing Dust.
What?
The original Dust.
Do you know what? I still speak to the original developer of Dust. He's now doing UI design for other games.
I thought you were going to say he was working at a corner store.
No, but he didn't make that much money from making Dust.
Well, I mean,
He's down at the local 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven down the On the Run BP. Yes.
Oh god, it all got very Australian very quickly, didn't it?
It's only when we're mocking at things that are Australian that we actually talk Australian.
Yeah, it's the only time we do. If we
Yeah.
like, for us to talk like, well, we probably sound the same at home, to be honest.
Probably. Yeah.
We just ham it up a bit for everyone because that's what they think we sound like. So we might as well just.
But we went through this before. Like Australians mock ourselves more than we mock anybody else.
True.
So it's a very simple time.
Yeah, that's right. And that's why we're okay with it. That's why we can often take it as good as we can give it in that regard. So 2 teams here we're seeing in CSGO. Both of them have struggled to find their feet over these last few games, the Italians.
Or find the opposition's feet.
Yeah. Well, actually, they've found them
this-
really well. It's the heads that they've been struggling to hit.
This map should make it a lot easier because there's only 2 places that the T's will be coming through.
What do you mean, the bomb sites A and B? Or?
Sorry about that, mid-lane, buddy.
There's 2 places that are going to blow up. But there's basically only 2 choke points.
I still feel they're going to get lost.
How?
You are correct, though.
Like it's 1 or 2, and you can put a guy smack bang between both of them, and you'll hear him coming either way. Like, as long as you have sound and ears to hear that sound with,
Right.
you should be okay.
Obviously, the Dust is characterised by
Dust.
there's some tunnels. And dust.
Yeah.
Lots of it on every surface.
Desert map.
It is. That's very astute of you.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I asked the dev that question.
It's your wonderful full screen map, which explains absolutely everything perfectly.
yeah, we'll get into that in a second, or we'll be able to show you guys that. If you're not really familiar with it,
That's how Mitch knows where they're actually going.
yeah, so I know who's on what team.
Yeah, that's how I actually cast the CCS stuff.
Hey,
I had
we
one
all do the
computer
same.
with a mini map full.
Yeah, that's what we do.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Fantastic.
Up in Studio 4 or something, which one computer keeps that up, the other one has the actual game. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's worthwhile, man.
See, in Dota, we got to do it ourselves.
Yeah. Well, we
you
still
guys
have to
have all that
observe.
money, invest into an observer.
Oh no, we have observers too, but you still got to do it yourself.
Why?
You have an observer to do it for you.
Yeah, well, no, because like the amount of times the
Saying your
observer is
observer's
looking at
rubbish.
exactly what you want to look at is very
But then
low.
don't you get the
who
weird
do you have
situ-
as observer? Is it Webpass?
Actually, I like Webpass and Scriff are the
Are you
international
saying
observers.
they're not very good?
I'm
I'm very good friends with Webpass. I'm going to tell him that.
I'm fine with Webpass. I actually
Oh, just
enjoy.
Scruff.
I enjoy working more with Scriff.
Oh, okay. Is he more
primarily
to your
because I think
style?
Scriff follows me a lot better. Because Scriff listens a lot more to what I
Oh,
say.
so we need to, Webpass
Yeah.
just give him a little slap around the back of the head, like, shut
I don't know what's that.
He's an adorable young man. You couldn't slap him. He's,
Yeah.
he's too adorable.
Yeah.
And very passive all the time.
I'm fine with both of them.
Yeah.
But I'm never a big believer of like if you can do a better job than the observer, why should you have an observer?
But surely it's a debatable point whether you're doing a better job for yourself or the viewers.
It's a debatable point, but a point I normally win.
Depends who you're discussing with.
All right, so we're going to be in the game soon. About to get a restart here on the map, and yeah, Dust it's going to be. So it's going to be our Italian starting on the counter-terrorist side.
Do we all remember our names for Dust?
Oh, my comms.
It's like Dark, Underpass,
Top left.
we get
Top left.
Got one top left.
Whenever you get disorientated, it's like, well, he's coming down the northeast corner.
That's like, well, that's the same we do for World of Tanks. That's,
We just lie.
Well, Water Tanks is a little bit easier with that kind of stuff because at least like you'd use a compass.
Yeah, you have like map grid references.
Yep.
like
Always-
A1.
always have
But you don't
those
have a compass in this. Like Battlefield will get away with that kind of stuff. Oh, sorry, you want to do your thing?
No, that's all right.
Your epic intro.
Who's about to get ready
Your
to
epic
go on.
intro.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are into this game, of course. It's going to be the Italians versus the Spaniards once they get on different teams. We'll be able to start off properly. It seems like there's a bit of a dispute. And yeah, they're discussing that now, I think, between who is on what team. Everyone's like, I'm CT. No, I'm CT.
Is Poland not playing? They're the only flag to be grayed out at that point.
Rip Poland.
I don't know what that was.
Poland have been eliminated from CS.
Isaac too strong.
In all fairness, we're not going to see them until later on, so
Maybe that's why. Maybe.
So they're not playing in this round.
That's right.
Are they not
Yeah.
playing this round?
They're in the next round. So we have this round.
Oh, they could have themselves a break. Go out.
3 games
enjoy
per
the
round.
sun in Cologne, the heat that comes along with it.
That's just the studio.
No. I walked outside. I saw the sun.
I saw the sun for the
Here
first
comes
time.
the sun and the heat wave.
Wow, your vocals are phenomenal.
To get them down to
You've
a
got a
museum
great
sometime.
karaoke bar here.
Yeah.
No. Is he actually very good, Zoe? Zoe's saying 10 out of 10, great singer. 20 out of 10.
Really? Sorry, come on. No.
Woo!
30,
I thought you were
get
for more
40. Anyone get 40? Going twice.
So how do we get you to sing on stream? How does that happen?
No, it's seriously just a karaoke bar. Like, I had my greatest times in China at the karaoke bars there. Own
Okay.
custom lighting, and they had like a...
You got custom lighting? That's better than we do at esports shows.
No, in most of the karaoke bars in Southeast Asia and China, they actually come with like their own lighting panels that you can control, and it'll have like what mood do you want to set.
Do you have your own like mood setting, like
Yeah, you can
Toby
actually-
setting, or is it like song dependent?
No, there's not a setting called Toby.
Big
but-
I
sad.
was going to say that would have been custom. You walk in there like, you know what it is. Like, oh, sorry, sir, we'll get the colours set for you. Nice deep red.
I have my setting and my personal playlist.
Alrighty, so we are live into this one. The T side already starting to struggle a little bit here, down to one player. But once again, just to reiterate the rules, the T side rounds are the ones that do really matter. The CT rounds don't really affect the score, so all the points will be collated from that. And by Bill, we'll be going at least in the right direction, kind of.
If you can hear him on the left of his ears, which you probably really should, you should have just run the other way.
Yeah. Hearing's difficult.
It's one of those horrible things when you're the CTs and you're like, they're going A. Everyone, butting yourself into A, and like, oh crap, now I've actually got myself into the two choke point situation. Either I come back up through dark or I've got to go through the doors. So you're trapped forever.
And I still don't like this buy. This is the second round buy to M4s with no armor.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
You
baby.
like dinked once
This-
with a Glock and you lost a gun.
This is called playing the range game.
Oh, the range game. All right, this is a tactic, is it?
All you got to do is not
Right.
run directly into the opposition, and you're
Okay.
all good.
All right. Well, the CT side's quite aggressive,
Yes.
Mitch. This is kind of worrying.
Yeah, and to be honest, we're about to go head-to-head in just a moment. You see most of the T's are over towards Stairwell.
Okay, that's
in
not
an
the greatest.
overpass at the moment, and
should back
Zenzi.
He should really back up.
Well, if he keeps heading down there, he will eventually find him, and we've got some shots fighting towards that dark area now, and Takayanu Dorato is going to be able to pick up Ivan Forever there. That's the Glock versus M4 scenario. He did take a little bit of damage, but nothing to write home about now, and you can see the push is on. Maybe a bit of a smoke here. That was just a nade. Fagiano, nice work with the headshots, and Braxton goes down.
You know, when I listen to you commentate, I actually hear like 3 different Australian commentators.
Well, he's just one, Toby. Sober up. Gosh, that break's really done you in.
Like, you've actually got like some of like the NGR guys as well, as,
Yeah.
like pulling a bit of RC names in there.
Yeah, that probably doesn't surprise me too much.
I think there's actually a little bit of demand in you too.
Yeah, actually. Wait,
Okay.
Did he ask first?
Sorry,
or-
just
I
the
realise the
tip,
phrasing
it's
is not the greatest, but there's a commentator called D-Man, or Demand. Sorry, not D-Man, Demand.
TIL.
Back in Australia.
Yeah,
oh, yes, the Australian Game Star caster. I thought you were talking about
Yeah,
Lee. I'm like,
No.
so
No,
that's
you're
actually,
not that
isn't
good,
it
Mitch,
Dumb-Man?
God.
No, isn't it Dumb-Man?
It's Darman.
Darman,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's D-A-M-A-N instead
I
of
don't think
D-Man.
anyone has ever been able to discuss Australian commentators to this sort of degree because no one normally notices
Well,
them.
we lived it. Like, if you want to, we can talk about the Great War of 2000.
There is nothing I want right now, but Redez does walk into a bit of a trap there. 3 players pushing up through mid lane.
Oh,
and
this
now
control.
just, the last CT player.
Maybe they shouldn't have bought those M4s.
Maybe they shouldn't have. They did win that round, to be fair, and they just got dumpstered in that one. But the M4 buy-up is here. And
Stop it!
have a look at this.
Stop it! Really upsets me. Oh, at least they got armor.
Some
No,
armor.
Look, they got armor. Here, look at you two. I'm proud of you.
Then you're fine.
Look at that.
Apart from Reddy's, it's just
You don't
like,
need to buy
No,
head
he bought
armor.
a kid. He didn't want arm, he wanted a kid.
Or he's
Brilliant.
just going swag-yolo here. He's like pushing straight up.
For the most part, we've seen this actually all day, is that the Spanish like to stick together a lot. They stay in these small groups. Doesn't help them when they're on the CT side, but here it can help them overrun.
It's like a wonderful dance. Hold your partner close.
It's that last prom dance. You have 3 people. Be kind of weird, you're the last dance at prom and there's 3 people.
It'd be very weird having a 3-man salsa.
That's true. Salsa.
3-man tango?
3-man tango. Yeah, it doesn't work like that because it takes 2.
Oh, maybe. The Spanish found a way to include a third person.
I'd be impressed to see a 3-man
It's a
tango.
very open dance.
As would the minds of the people in the dance, to be honest. They're pretty open-minded to getting that kind of dance. But nonetheless, Red is trying to put some pressure on towards Ivan, and
Oh, it's just sneaky stairs.
Stairwell Flash is going to come out as well, but he's not going to capitalise on it here. As Braxton just sprays through it.
Oh, Redez, come
You're
on.
doing it perfectly. He was.
Here we go. This is it. That's where it is. Flash and run at them.
It's
Perfect.
like, I can't see anything. If I control my fire long enough, they cannot walk through this one little corner where I know he's at.